What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of System Shock 2, where I'm really trying to survive the Von Braun. It is not making my life easy, though. It is making it quite difficult. Uh-oh, what's going on over here? Little bit of nudity, okay. That's alright. I'm good with the decoration. I'm a fan of nudity. It's one of my favorite things. Let's see here. We've got Bitsuri. What does that do? Is it just like a... Does it go in my inventory, or like, what do we do with it? Do I need it? What does this do? Oh, it makes everything go away. He's got 6 bullets on a shelf. His only possession. My 6 bullets.
We have picked up a transmission from the surface of Tau Ceti 5. I've been in negotiation with Captain Diego of the Rickenbacker, and after some coercion, he's agreed to go planetside as a joint venture. Imagine, this historic mission might even become more historic. First contact. And who is there to get exclusive rights to all media, patents, and land grants? Trioptimum. Miri, I told you this would be worth it.
Yes, that ancient scientific goal of finding new stuff and then claiming it for yourself so that you can own it and other people can't hang out on it. Super awesome. I'm pretty sure they taught that in my introduction to science classes. Almost positive that was one of the first courses. I was gonna break the window, but I figured, what's the point? What's the use? It all just feels pointless to me. Man, somebody went out in a party right here. That almost went badly for me. I might use this as a bit of a storage place, but anyways, what's inside this thing? A fragmentation grenade clip. You get some cigarettes, some rifled slugs. Actually, nothing really there that I want. In fact, I don't really need any of this food. I'm thinking I'm gonna chuck it and I'll come back for it later. I mean, the liquor hasn't done me much good either. I'll probably start drinking it once we actually need it, but I'm just gonna make a pile over here because inventory space is kind of crammed right now. Move things around slightly so it looks a little bit more party, and then once it looks all party instead of hurdy-gurdy, I think we should be alright. And see, that's why I didn't break the where did that guy come from? Oh, right there. Hey, buddy. Ooh. Why would you tell me? Is he trying to help me? So is this guy like, ow! Bastard. Is this guy like possessed? So he's trying to like, watch out, I'm gonna hit you, like he's trying to telegraph it for me? Or is he just like a really confused zombie? He's just a really kind zombie. Like, I'm gonna bite you, don't let it happen. If you let me, I will, but I would highly recommend against it. I am a zombie. Like, maybe you should try. You'd be like, no, being bitten is the coolest, most sensual thing. Like, all the cool people are doing it right now in the media. Like, you know, if you want to fit in, you need to get bit. That's just the way that it goes. Christ. Exploding walls. Somebody had an accident. Somebody was sleeping upside down and blarted. We've got some shotgun shells. I like shotgun shells. If I had a shotgun, I would like them more. Can I break that? Is there anything in here that we even kind of want? Look at that. This guy slept upside down and blarded too. It's a new fad that's sweeping the space station, upside down blarding. You and your friends too can blart wherever you like in space. Alright. Not sure what's going on in here. It doesn't appear to be much of a point to like actually be it. Vent me. Oh, it didn't work. I wanted to vent into space. Because sometimes venting to other people isn't good enough. Sometimes you just gotta throw your problems out there into the ether. Scream into a pillow. You know what I mean? You doubted to holler? I don't trust this at all. The game's up to something right now. Huh. That costs a lot. I may just deal with the cameras by hand. So, the amount of beeping that's taking place leads me to believe something has gone wrong over here. Does that say security station, security turrets, security cameras? Okay, well. What is this?
Security system.
Goddamn Bronson and her stupid procedures. She's changed the code on the Med-Sci 2 sub-armory again. Now I've got to head back up to Deck 4 to find out what it is. Somebody's gonna frag her, but good someday.
See, the problem here is that they left that as a conjunction, and so it's like somebody's gonna frag her, but good someday. And so, you know, maybe they're gonna frag her, but not badly, but good. They're going to frag her good someday. She's just letting you know that the quality of the frag taking place is higher than initially hinted. Oh man, I want in here. Danger, high explosives. I never like it when my explosives get high. They should lay off the materials. Everyone else can imbibe, but not the explosives. What does this do? Choose one upgrade. Oh, it's like an OS upgrade, so movement speed up by 15%, increase your hit points by 5. Well, I got some options here. Cybernetically enhanced, allows the use of 2 implants at once. Naturally able, one-time bonus of 8 cyber enhancement units. That's not terrible. Sharpshooter, each shot with a ranged non-psionic weapon does 15% more damage. That's really good. Assuming that, I don't know how much damage our guns do. But if it's anything over 50, that's really, really good. Lethal weapons increases all hand-to-hand damage by 35%. Replicator expert, all items cost 20% less. Psionic burnout no longer damages you. Nanite cost for making weapon modifications 50% cheaper. Spatially aware, okay, so that's a free map for everything. And Smasher, you can do overhand attacks with melee weapons. +2 hacking skill if you have at least 1 point, but only on security measures. I don't know. I might leave that alone for right now and maybe come back once I have a better idea of what I need. Got a psi upgrade on that side. I actually still haven't really done much cybernetic upgrading. There's some ciggies over here. What kind of ciggies are they? Laramie. That's a pretty good name for a cigarette company. That's believable. It's believable. I don't know. Sometimes when they come up with names in video games, it just doesn't like work for me. Apparently you can just sit here and look in space if you want. No guns inside, thanks. So apparently they have some kind of problem with crew members blasting each other over. It's the good old American dream, the right to bear arms and then shoot each other with them whenever we imbibe liquor. Let's see here. I have standard. That looks fine. I mean, I don't think I need to put too many more points in right there. I should probably take some of these lesser skills. Research at the bare minimum seems like it might be helpful because from what I understand, when you research these samples, you get bonuses versus the enemies that you fight, which means that we can then limit the amount of ammunition it's going to take us to unload on somebody. So that bought us in, and then if we wanted to go up to research 2, we could take 5. It's like the initial cost is so much worse on some of these, and then like actually after you have the points in, it's pretty easy to raise from there. Nanites are the coin of the realm. Oh, that's just, yeah, they put these research thing or these little terminals everywhere. It's like you didn't play the mandatory tutorial. I guess it wasn't mandatory because you walk right past it, but version 1 hacking software. Bottle juice, anti-radiation. Okay, I don't need any of those. We can change what's inside of it by hacking it, but it's kind of a risk because you're spending nanites not necessarily knowing what you're going to get out, you know what I mean? I kind of feel like it might be worth it to throw one into Psychic and maybe take the kinetic redirection and maybe like the cryokinesis or whatever, so that if I don't have bullets, I still have a ranged attack. Might not be the worst plan. Yeah, so there's the science bulkhead right there, so it all connects. We didn't have to go all the way back around.
Security forces have been alerted to your presence, intruder. The glory of the many demands your capture or destruction.
I don't mean to nitpick here, but it doesn't seem like there's many security guys left. And frankly, my presents are pretty well hidden. I don't do any of that back of the closet shit. Like, I keep it real when I hide presents. So I figured that would make them like me more. Apparently I can't pick up full packets of soda. I can only pick up the singles. That's fine, whatever. Pocket full of singles, doing my thing. Haters gonna hate and all that fun stuff. Ain'ters gonna ain't. Nothing inside the crate. I hear someone. He is coming. I don't think there's anything inside the storage box. Doesn't look like there's anything else hidden inside of here. hell is that? Like a laser gate? It is the future. I expect all futuristic areas to have things that represent the future. Look, this guy didn't blart. So what happened with the people in the other crew quarter? What is that, a grenade? A proximity grenade. Okay, so I guess I maybe shoot those out there somewhere. A 95% difficulty hack. We may want to wait on that one until we get a few more points in. So, do I get like instantly incinerated if I walk through this thing right here? I think I was just inside the range of that camera way the hell down there. It might be a wiser idea. Might be a wiser idea to go low. And see if maybe there's a way for me to sneak around it. Got 6 more standard bullets. That's still not very much. Like, I really, really, really loathe to use weapons when I don't have replacement ammo for them. It's that old mentality from playing Eve where it's like, don't fly what you can't afford to replace. I feel the same way about armaments. We got a Black Ops Psionic Optimizer, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Nothing on the bed up there. This is from Suarez.
Wow, you're incredible. Do you know that? I made this game where I tried not to make myself think about you. What a moron. I love you, Rebecca, and I've got a plan. I've been buttering up the captain to transfer me from the Rickenbacker to the Goodwill team on the Von Braun. Pretty soon, nothing will keep us apart.
Shipside romance. That's the picture where, in Family Guy, they zoom further and further and further into the little girl's face right there. Oh, I broke the art. There's 2 naked men wrestling, which I assume was a very popular sport back in ye olden days, given how much it comes up in artistic works. There's a lady with some sheep, in case you like those sorts of things. Fleecing, you know, that kind of fun stuff. I don't think we're going anywhere down here. Keep an eye out, though. Ow.
This is Xerxes. Remember, replicator restrictions are in place for the good of all of us. All unauthorized database interactions will be dealt with to the utmost degree of the law.
Hurry! Run!
Yeah, I think he's warning me against facing off with him. Gotcha. Again. As many times as I can. Fall over already. Alright, so we got 5 nanites off of him and a busted-ass rifle, which I can unload. If only we had the repair skills. If only we had the repair skills. But it seems to me as though taking repair skills for a bunch of busted shotguns early, I don't know, I'm sure we'll get one eventually.
Marie, I'm sorry I've been out of touch, but I've been working on that artifact Bayless brought back from Tau City 5. I've done a level 3 analysis on it. I think it's some kind of artificial intelligence. I've managed to pull an audio tag file out of its memory. I'll let you be the judge. Marie, I think it's speaking English.
You know, I kind of like old graphics. I was thinking about that while I was in between recording sessions, and frankly, old graphics don't really bother me. I really, really, really like the Doom Half-Life, you know, in their generation. Like, I find the graphical sets to be attractive in their own way. Assuming I can get inside here, especially since I've tightened this one up a little bit, like I've gone through and, hey, we got another Braun booster in there. Should I be holding on to these? Like, can I fix these, or... Doesn't look like I can right-click them and open any sort of menu like I can with the firearms. Apparently I can modify, too. Oh, there's the camera. Okay. I thought that was the camera right there, but that appears to be a big old thing of nanites sitting up on a ledge. I should probably get the little side pull ability. I'm thinking it's a smart idea. We've missed out on a lot of stuff so far, and I still have like enough I still have enough space in my head to remember where it's at because the brain doesn't take up any space up there, so, you know.
Watts isn't here, so he's probably in his office in the R&D sector. Maybe he's got a backup R&D card in here. Take a look around.
Is there...
Well done. I'm uploading some cybernetic modules. Find an upgrade unit as soon as you can.
What happens if I hack my... Oh. I was gonna say, what happens if I hack my Game Boy? I mean, his Game Boy, you know. Sort of a relative my. Like, I came and I took it, and so now it's mine. There's all kinds of goodies up in here, aren't there? 20 nanites right there. Oh, there's a ladder over here. Oh, don't do that. When it got to the top of the ladder, it just like flung me off. That's upsetting. The jumping appears to be a little bit weird and sticky too. Looks like I kind of got to exit off of it to the side. Or I can just jump like that. That works. What's in here? Ooh! Okay. 4 more cyber modules. I think that's pretty much laser operating. Where's a laser operating? I don't see a laser. There was nothing up there, right? I jumped and I got it already. Okay, so that's Dr. Watts' office. It's weird that they only labeled his office, or her office. Like, you'd think they would label all of these in here. Like, that would say, you know, whoever's bedroom this is. This is a bathroom. It is now flooded. Since I have so many cyber modules, I hit all these. I didn't go upstairs, though. I think I gotta do the upstairs stuff. I may take the side pull and the cryokinesis and just kind of, like, see how it works out. Nothing inside the waste barrel. This bathroom's cool. What is that? A pile of disgusting worms. Nobody likes me. There's a pistol right there. I kind of want it now. Let's see. We got Alien Life magazine. How do they have magazines on here? Like, I guess you could have your own printing. It seems like it was a big-ass colony research ship. So maybe they could have their own printing presses here, essentially. Although, nobody reads magazines anymore anyways, so... Why worry? Oh. Looks like maybe I can hack this, but it's 85% difficulty. It's got 2 ice nodes. Maybe come back for it after I level up a ways. I think the level up things were over here. So if I take 10 points in level 1 psi, I get 2 of the things that I can spend on one of these little dudes in here, and then we can actually make use of our psi points in a way that's a little bit more productive. Instead of just being very, very, you know, it's useless. I've got like a bar right now that I'm not even using. And so, if I've got all the resources, why not? Cyber affinity wouldn't be the worst call either. Like, raising that up by quite a bit would be cool. Strength would be nice as well so that I can carry more things. There's a bottle of juice. I love juice. I have an orange juice problem, Nerdcastle. Orange juice is a big deal for me. Don't get in between me and orange juice. I like it a lot. It's amazing and it makes me happy. Anything that gets in between me and my OJ has got to go, Jay. Woohoo. Quick little attack right there. Quick little attack. There you go. Get that dodge back. Get that dodge back. Oh, he still got me. I was gonna say, you ain't got nothing, Chief. You ain't got nothing. But he did. He had something. Yeah! Got him right there. You worm-headed bastard. Oh, you got a little bit of scratch, a little bit of Skrilla, a little bit of change for me, a little bit of fetty, a little bit of feta cheddar, whatever, make my life better. And since I have all of these in here, I am going to make use of them. I already drank all the sodas, though, didn't I? Yup, drank all the sodas, so now we're just down to chipses. We got plenty of hype. I don't know if I should carry this around with me. Like, does it recharge it when I go to one of those battery things? I bet it does. I bet it does. we'll go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to equip that one. We already got all that stuff. So where was... Ah, whatever. Not gonna worry about it. I think I'm gonna go with the side pull, though. There's been a lot of things that we've missed out on that require the side pull. I mean, going full in on hacking right now would allow us to get through that gate over there and do some pretty cool stuff. But much beyond that point, I don't know. So it's either like drop hella points into hack and just like hack my way through everything, or I go for psychic and I pick up some freebie items that way. I'm a tiny bit conflicted. Not gonna lie to you right now. I'm a tiny bit conflicted. Maybe I'll just stick to the plan. Oh, I was hoping it would be 10 on the next iteration. And obviously you can undo that if you didn't want to keep it, so... You know, just in case you were wondering. So that's going to lower it by 10%. And if I take that in Cyber Affinity... Might work for us, I don't know. I'm so conflicted when it comes to spending point. This and in Deus Ex, I have such a huge amount of trouble deciding what I want to spend upgrades on. Because they're kind of like unforgiving games where, you know, you got to stick to a strategy and you get punished for trying to be a jack of all trades. That'll give me 8 right there. So technically I could go 1 in Cyber Affinity and I could go 1 in hacking, and that would give me a minus 15% difficulty to all my hacks from here on in. Strength would allow me to carry more, which is pretty good. So if I go in on that, these each cost 3. Oh, I thought that I got them for free. Oh, you only get to pick 2, but they cost you 3 a pop. So that would give us cryokinesis. It might be better to take psychogenic cyber instead of projected telekinesis. This might be helpful. Although if I'm going to max out hack... Yeah, let's do it. And so that should allow me to do this now. And if I come back in here... I should be able to pick that up. Man, he didn't even try and get out of the way of that one. He was just lining up. He's like, I am gonna hit you! So how good is that one? It's in poor... Oh, these are both in bad shape? Okay. Well, that one's at terrible and that one's at poor. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Let's get my side pull going here. And the goal is when you're side pulling things... I don't know if you saw the little thing at the bottom of the screen that fills up when I side pull stuff. Like that right there. But basically, you've got to get it to the right amount of force so that you can pull things towards you without going over into the yellow area. Otherwise, you get psychic feedback, and it does all kinds of damage and is generally just sort of unpleasant for you. I should use the OS upgrade, but I'm going to ponder it for a little bit. Maybe look at some guides or something and just sort of like... I'm leaning towards Sharpshooter. The one-time bonus of 8 cyber enhancement units, I think, seems really awesome right now, but probably is not as good. And then... the diagnostic repair module seems like it might be cool right there. But anyways, I was sort of leaning towards either Replicator Expert or Sharpshooter. I'll have to think about it, though, a little bit further. My name is Splattercat. This is our next episode of System Shock 2, a throwback series that you here at the Nerd Castle voted for, and so I'm playing it right now. There will be more of these in the future. Probably I'm going to try and space them out a little bit as time permits. But, you know, jump up on the Twitter, jump up on the Facebook. Those are the places, the Patreon, whatever. That's where I throw down on the votes, and so that's where you can get your voice heard. I will see you all later. Hi to everybody. I'll catch you in the next episode.